A very good morning, dear students. So last class you had studied about the different agricultural implements. You had studied about the plough, the hoe and the cultivator in details. You had also studied about what is sowing and what is the traditional method used for sowing. How can you differentiate between good seeds and damaged seeds? Okay, so all these things you had studied. So let's continue with the chapter for today. Let's begin with our explanations. Yes, so today we are going to study about the seed drill. This is another method which is used for sowing. Okay, so traditional method, if you remember, there was a pair of bulls, there was a funnel shaped apparatus, and with the help of the funnel shaped apparatus the seeds are getting distributed, okay, throughout the field. Okay, the farmers used to put the seed in the funnel shaped apparatus, and with the help of the pipes the seeds were getting sown at not at equal distances, but the seeds were getting sown at different distances, at different intervals. But now we will study about seed drill, because traditional method actually it takes a lot of time and labor. The farmer has to move throughout the field with the help of the bulls and accordingly sow the seeds. So it actually takes a lot of time and takes a lot of labor. But in case of seed drill, this is more advantageous, because you see, nowadays the seed drill is used for sowing with the help of tractors. So here tractors are involved. So when machines are involved, it makes human labor very easy. Okay, there is no human labor or very less human labor. Okay. So this method, what happens? It sows the seeds uniformly at equal distances and depths. So the seeds are sown uniformly at equal distances and depths. There are certain blades. I will show you the diagram of the seed drill. There are certain blades in the seed drill. So with the help of those blades, the seeds are sown at equal distances and equal depths. Okay. So because the seeds are sown at a depth, it protects the seeds from being eaten by birds. Because if you sow the seeds superficially, just in the soil, okay, just little bit down the soil but not so deep, then what happens is the seeds may get eaten by birds. But because these seeds, actually the seeds are sown at a very depth or at a deep level, so what happens? The seeds are not eaten by birds. Okay, so this method definitely saves labor and time, because you have tractors involved in this method. Okay, so because tractors are there, you don't have to walk through the whole field, right? So definitely it saves labor. Okay, less energy is used and as well as less time is used. Okay, so this method is much more convenient. Yes, so this is the seed drill. All of you can see these are the blades. Can you see? So these blades, what do? They sow the seeds deep into the soil. Okay, the blades are inserted deep into the soil, and you can see the blades are at equal distances from each other. So the seeds are also sown at equal distances from each other. So this is advantageous, because when the plants grow, there will not be overcrowding. Okay, because if the seeds are not sown at equal distances, there might be overcrowding. So if there is overcrowding, will the plants grow properly? No, the plants will not grow properly. Okay, so that therefore the equal distances maintained here, and it is very, very important. So this method is very, very important. Okay, so we move on. Yes, so I hope the methods of sowing are clear to you. So next we move on to the third process in agricultural practice. The first process was preparation of the soil. That is clear. Second process was sowing, that we have completed. So now we come to the third process, that is adding manure and fertilizers. The substances that are added to the soil, this is the definition of manure and fertilizer, very important for exam also. The substances that are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for healthy growth of plants are called manure and fertilizers. Okay, so in the form of nutrients. So manure and fertilizers provide nutrients to the soil. It helps the soil to grow well. Okay, I mean it helps the crops to grow well. Okay, it makes the soil fertile. Okay, so there will be healthy growth of plants. So in some places farmers grow crop after crop in the same field, and the field is never left uncultivated. So this is a very dangerous technique. So if you grow crop after crop in the same field and the field is never left uncultivated, then what is going to happen? All the nutrients in the field will get used up. Okay, so continuous cultivation of crops in the same field makes the soil poor in nutrients. All the nutrients will be used up, Hence manure is added to replenish the nutrients in the soil. So in order to make the nutrients fulfill in the soil, manure is added. Okay, so we'll continue with the further explanation in the next slides. Thank you.